Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? What's good? You are rocking with the best. It is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Monday, and you know what time it is. It is Conversations with Comedians on Beltway Radio and beyond. I'm your host, Mr. Perspective, Doug Bennett, and as always, I'm joined in the lab by my engineer extraordinaire, Be Easy. What up, B?
I
I give up. I give up, man. I give up. You can just go back to saying hi. Just go back. I can't believe this nigga said Heidi Ho. Like he in a damn. He said Heidi Ho like he's in a Disney movie. Like you wanted you the eighth dwarf or some shit. Hi Ho. Like what is that?
Hey, I work too. Howdy ho.
This nigga cannot act right to save his life. I swear to you. Swear to you. But man, once again, we're doing it remotely. I will be back in the studio next week. We'll be back to normal after we had a little backdraft situation. Like, they ever get that shit worked out, B?
Yeah, because I'm in the studio.
Oh, yeah. What even happened, man? Can we go into detail, or is that G14 classified?
No, it's simple. It was electrical fire. There's sort of like several big electrical cablings outside the building, and apparently one of them sparked. And
just out of nowhere. The music is still going. You hear the music?
Oh, I think I thought I turned it off. Nope, I didn't. Still. Sorry, folks. Don't everyone listen to music. But the
better than Beltway Radio and Beyond jingle.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to, get that out of your head in some way, shape, or form. But anyway,
that ain't working.
But anyway, once the inside the panels, it started, the wires just sparked, and then sadly there is a gas line right next to it, and that was leaking.
God dang!
Hence, you get your fire. So
yeah, Maryland definitely knows the lay of the land when it comes to putting buildings up. I tell you that much. We're going to put an electrical socket right next to a gas line, and then we're not going to expect any issues whatsoever. That's like putting a nymphomaniac next to a sex-crazed, sex-starved husband in an AA meeting while they handing out little bottles of gin and expecting everybody in there to recite the Lord's Prayer, and nothing's going to happen. Man, please. Telling you, boy. Only in Maryland, boy. But it gave it an opportunity to give that hard-working driving school their arrest. What is it called? LEAP?
Yeah, LEAP. Yeah.
Yeah, as in of faith, because you're trusting them. Listen, it's it is a driving course that's run by complete immigrants. Am I correct?
I believe so, yeah.
What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Because listen, I've lived overseas. Their driving overseas is not the same as our driving here.
Oh, I know.
And the fact of the matter, I'm gonna tell you right now, this shows you just how behind we are in America. When people from overseas can come over here and teach us how to do shit that we pretty much are better at than everybody else. Because last time I checked, didn't a car get created by Henry T. Ford over here?
Yeah.
So the fact that they could come over here and open up a driving school shows you just how perseverant, innovative, and full of faith immigrants are. I'll tell you right now, I want to go back to Africa just so I can find out what it is they got over there in their water to let them think they can come over here and do this shit better than us. Because I'm telling you, man, for real.
Listen, I think I know why they can do better than us. They have better patience. They be an American.
Have you ever seen an African drive?
Yes, I looked at Africa.
Then you can't bring up patience. You cannot bring up patience.
Actually, I had a patient. My driver. Actually, my first driving instructor was Zimbabwean, and he was very patient with
Then what? Wait, say no. You ain't gonna because one thing I'm tired of is black people adding suffixes to shit and acting like it's a word.
Zimbabwe. What's
No.
Zimbabwe?
Say it again. What do you call somebody from Zimbabwe?
Zimbabwean. It's not Zimbian. What is Zimbabwean?
Zimbabwean.
Yeah, Zimbabwean.
Weighing what?
It's like American. It's
Nah, nigga, nah. That's like back in the day when your mama said, "Are you doing this?" I'm fixing to. Fixing to what, nigga? Sandwiches? What are you fixing? No, I ain't no Zimbabwe. Just say they from Zimbabwe.
Okay. If you
Zimbabwean. Like
yeah, he's one part of the Wayans family.
yeah, I think that's what it is. He's the brother after Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Yes,
There's
yes.
Zimbabwean.
Yes.
Dead serious. Look up Zimbabwean. Say cheese, Marlon. All I'm saying is I've lived in Africa. They are not the most patient drivers ever. I had a Nigerian driver. And I'm going to tell you right now, bro, when them jokers Nigerians are the most serious Africans I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Driving, boy, they will follow you to your damn house just to wave their finger at you to tell you what you did wrong. No. You are not going to cut me off in traffic. Listen, brother. No, listen, brother. There is a accelerator and a brake, brother. You have been riding your brake the whole time. No, man, please. They named that joint right. Leap as in leap of faith. Because that's what you got to have to trust them that they're going to teach you correctly. Maryland, I don't even know what it is about Maryland driving.
What do you got Maryland driving?
I don't trust. Listen, I dare somebody. Listen here, America. I dare somebody to go through PG County and find a car without a dent. That right there will tell you all you need to know about Maryland's driving and the leap of faith you got to have to make sure that if you buy a new car, that it will stay a new car. Because I'm telling you, B, am I wrong?
Maryland driving.
Maryland driving, PG County.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so
he laughed.
You're taking one county to represent an entire state, or just that one county?
What's the biggest county in Maryland?
Montgomery.
Shit. Okay, what's the second biggest county?
PG.
Thank you. So, second biggest county in Maryland. I think that's a big enough sample size to be able to equate it to the whole state.
Okay.
They are you okay? So you gonna try to tell me that Marylanders, or is it Maryland and Wayers?
It's Marylanders.
Marylanders. They're good drivers.
Better than Virginians.
You out your damn mind.
They're slow. You talk about aggressive.
No.
Aggressive
what you call slow, it's called going the speed limit.
Speed limit? Shoot, you guys got more lanes to do crazy shit than I have ever seen.
Listen, y'all. In the DMV, it's called a speed limit in Northern Virginia. In Prince George's County, it's called a speed suggestion. Literally, it's called a speed suggestion. And what makes it so bad is it's a natural, like cops have a natural proclivity to let you go at least 9 miles above the speed limit. Not in PG County. Like, I really and truly believe that even the state troopers, they only stop you when you get into an accident. They don't stop you from speeding. PG state troopers are all about reaction. They're not about prevention at all. They're not about prevention. We're not going to stop you while you're speeding to prevent the accident. No, we're just going to react and look at your dumb ass and be like, shouldn't have been speeding. Shouldn't have been speeding. That's all I saw. I just saw one state trooper get out of his truck and he just looked at dude and was like, I was like, what kind of reaction is that? He's just like, Shouldn't have been speeding. Shouldn't have been speeding. I was like, ain't this about a bitch? Like I said, leap of faith. I think they put that shit in parentheses, or I do. I think they put that shit in parentheses on the side of their car. But like I said, we'll be back in the studio next week. Can't wait to get back up in there. The vibe is different when we in the studio together, B. The vibe different. I mean, we still do our thing, remotely, but the vibe is different when we in the studio. You feel me?
Understandable. I hear that a lot from a lot of the, hosts on various shows. They said
it is, man. The vibe is totally different, bro. It's like it's totally different. I would make an analogy, but you'll go off the deep end, so I'm not even about to go there. Not even about to go there. So, what we had the playoffs this weekend. The second round is finally set. I'm gonna tell you right now, Steph Curry is that dude. Steph Curry is that dude. I don't like Steph because he light skinned and he wears his hair. No, I'm being for real, because the one thing about light skinned dudes I don't like is how they wear their hair nappy, but it's really good hair. Like, I can't stand when Steph wear that nappy fro, knowing good and damn well he got 360. He got 360. You got waves. Why you trying to act like you know this struggle, Steph? You don't know this struggle. That's the one thing about Steph I don't like. His dribbling is phenomenal. His shooting is out of this world. His basketball IQ is off the chain. But I do not like how he tries to relate to his darker skinned brothers by wearing a nappy fro when he knows he got good hair. He got good hair. Steph got such good hair, I think his eyebrows got waves. Honestly, don't try to relate to him, B, because you halfway light skinned.
I don't relate because I don't have any hair anymore. So, but my thing is, look, I give Steph props. I give the Warriors props for prevailing. But honestly, I really do not like this Warriors Lakers setup.
Why not?
I really wish the Kings would have won that series. I really think so. For one, it would have set up a different storyline than just having the Warriors and Lakers go at it again. And then two, the other storyline would be the coach that was just named the NBA Coach of the Year. He's the same coach that LeBron James kicked out when he was the Lakers.
Oh yeah. He the same coach. This is the reason why I get mad with the whole LeBron argument, because they constantly say, "Oh, LeBron ain't had no good coach." Man, Mike Brown is a phenomenal coach. Mm-hmm. He was a coach of the year 1 year with LeBron.
Yeah.
And so it's like this is second time winning the award. Yeah. So it's like, man, when people say that, I'll be like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that. But it would have been nice. It would have been a nice little storyline for LeBron to go up against his former coach. That would have been a nice storyline. But I'll be real with you. The biggest storyline to me, and I'm happy about it. And listen, I'm so happy about this joint, is the Junkyard Gang, the team that talk more shit than a little bit, getting their asses busted. And that's the Memphis Grizzlies. I am so sick and tired. When I tell you, the Memphis Grizzlies are like those 8-year-olds. Like when you go back to the family reunion, you got a bunch of teenagers and younger who always talk about, yeah, we got something for y'all this year, and we beat them in basketball or football every single year. And they be like, wait till next year. Like, dude, the only thing that's gonna change is the year which we beat y'all. Instead of it being 2022, it's now 2023 when we whooped y'all ass. Like, for real. And that damn Dylan Brooks, man, I'm not a hater. I just don't like it when people do better than me. There's a difference. And never in my life have I ever rooted for LeBron James except for this year. I wanted them to beat the brakes off the Grizzlies. Because the Grizzlies to me, to get a little philosophical, is They crystallized exactly what's wrong with this generation. And I'm going to tell you why. Never before in human history has a generation had to do less to talk more than any ever before. Think about that, B. Remember when we was growing up, your ass had to come out not with just a classic album, but about 2 albums to be considered a superstar. Remember?
Pretty much up to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now you get to come out with 1 song that's probably not even your song. You featured on the bitch, and you had somebody write your lyrics. And now all of a sudden, you the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, if I hear another rapper compared to Tupac Shakur, I think I'm going to lose it. Why are you like Tupac? Because he got a song called Dear Mama, and you got a song called Salutations, Bitch. Like, how? How are you, like, for real?
Yeah,
like, yeah. Like, the Memphis Grizzlies talk so much trash, bro. Like, that nigga Dylan Brooks looking like, Dylan Brooks looked like a goddamn cartoon character with them glasses and his shirt off with a chain. Talk about, I don't respect nobody until they give me 40. And they beat you 125 to 85. Tell me my God don't answer prayer. Tell me my God don't. Listen, God is specific, y'all. God is specific. I don't know if I prayed the prayer of Jabez or the prayer of Sierra, but I prayed something. Because I'm telling 40, I don't respect nobody until they give me 40. And what did y'all lose in the closeout game by? Not 39, not 41, but 40. And then I'm serious, man. I'm so glad. I really and truly am. But tell me I'm wrong, B, that the Grizzlies and the way they talk is not indicative of where we are in this generation, where you don't have to prove nothing before you start to talk trash like you have accomplished something.
I'll say it this way. I really want the NBA to have the young guns be featured in this playoffs, but unfortunately, a team like Memphis, they were. The pun has to fit into this. They were a lot of bark, no bite.
Call themselves the Grizzlies. They were more like Yogi than Smokey.
Yeah,
they're more like Yogi.
Yogi's more vicious than any of these guys. I mean, you can add. I mean,
Yogi will go hard for that picnic basket.
Of course.
Them motherfuckers wouldn't even go hard in the paint.
Yes, shoot, Yogi will do a lot in his sleep than any of these Grizzlies will do in
yeah, man. And then you led by Clarence Morant. And Clarence's parents had a really good marriage.
Yes.
But he's sitting up here acting like he the leader of the free world. Mm-hmm. Like he on 8 Mile or some shit. Nigga, you better take your ass back to Cranbrook, which is a private school.
Right. But yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies, they're gonna go back to the drawing board. They're gonna look good by next year.
Drawing board? They need to go back to art school.
Well, whichever. But actually probably kindergarten the way they've been acting.
Yes, but think about this, B. Think about this. With the shit that they talk, you do realize they've never been to a conference finals?
Yeah.
Think about that. They talk shit about the Golden State Warriors and they got 4 championships. Then talk shit about LeBron James and they got 4 championships. 4 obviously ain't they lucky number. I wouldn't listen.
That's why they count 40.
I would listen. Before y'all talk about somebody with 4 championships, y'all need to just keep the number 4 out of y'all vocabulary. Count 1, 2, 3, 5. Or something like that, or don't listen to Jay-Z's album 444. Like, don't fuck with nobody who got the number 4. Anything with the number 4, just leave it alone. Because they talk shit about somebody with 5 rings. Maybe that'll help you.
That one probably will.
Maybe that'll help. But Golden State got 4 rings, LeBron got 4 rings, and y'all talking shit about them. And y'all need to think before you speak. That's all I got to say. Before you get your ass whooped.
Well, speaking of speaking, even though they advanced, but they did lose game 1. So your thought on the next Heat series now?
I believe I want Miami to win because I can't stand New Yorkers when they get any type of bravado with sports. Y'all already know, America, how I feel about New Yorkers. God damn, bro. But if Jimmy Butler can't go or he's compromised in any shape, form, or fashion, Knicks in 7. If Jimmy Butler can go, I believe the Heat will win in 6. Because New York is going to win game 2. I believe the Heat, if with Jimmy Butler, they're going to win games 3 and 4, especially if the Knicks don't have Julius Randle. If the Knicks don't have Julius Randle, the Heat are going to win games 3 and 4. The Knicks will win game 5, and then the Heat will close them out in 6. But if Jimmy Butler is compromised, then the Knicks will win in 7. But I'll tell you this much. I don't even care. The series I want to see is LeBron and the Lakers versus Steph and the Warriors. And this is the reason why. Because whoever wins that series is going to the finals. You can book that. Whoever wins that series is going to the finals. And the last thing LeBron needs is Steph standing in his way a damn again. Think about that. LeBron done lost 3 finals to Steph Curry. 3. Now, granted, Steph had the Avengers. Okay, granted, Steph had the Avengers. I think Steph even had Jesus coming out of retirement. Jesus came back early for a couple of them series. Like, that's how bad the Cavaliers got beat. But at the end of the day, man, LeBron, I don't think his legacy, as far as it goes with GOAT conversation, could take losing to Steph again, even though I am going for the Warriors. He can't lose to Steph again, and then Steph turns around and wins his 5th ring. I don't think he can do that. I don't think LeBron could, his GOAT argument, even though I think it's invalid, I don't think his GOAT argument would last if you lose to Steph Curry again. And then Steph turn around and win one. And Steph turn around and win his 5th ring, and you still on 4. And you talk about Steph would have won his 5th ring. Steph would have won his 5th ring in 7 attempts, and LeBron would got 4 rings in like 30 attempts. And I'm serious. LeBron literally has a finals appearance for every commandment Moses gave to the children of Israel. Like, and he still only got 4 rings. And if Steph get his 5th ring in his set, and honestly, you could make an argument that Steph would have probably three-peated had Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson not went down in 2019. So that's the series that I'm looking for. I think the Warriors win that one. I want to say 6, but I'm leaning towards another 7-game series. So I say Warriors in 7.
Okay.
What about you?
I could care less.
This nigga gonna ask me a question that he don't even want to answer. That's some shit. That's some shit your woman would do in a relationship. That's some shit your woman would do. Do you find her attractive? I mean, not compared to you. Do you find him attractive? I don't need to answer that question. I'm with you, ain't I? Bitch, answer the question.
I'll say this. I don't want LeBron to win. I don't want him near the finals ever again. I'm done with it. So
LeBron say he ain't paying your rent no more, nigga. Like, god damn, that shit sound personal.
Because the whole narrative, the longer the Lakers continue, the longer they're going to keep talking about him and this quote unquote GOAT status, the legacy status, and all that stuff. And it's really like, look, this guy does nothing for me at all. I was done after he left Cleveland the first time. So I was like, no.
You still holding on to that shit. Nigga, you ain't even from Cleveland.
I know that.
Them niggas done got over it. Them niggas done got over it. Brian like, nah, I'm going to hold on to this shit.
So, I mean, let's be honest with you. I mean, he's as good of a basketball player he is. I mean, I don't understand the GOAT status. I really don't. He's a good player.
LeBron is a slam dunking, fadeaway jump shot shooting 7 assists per game for his career basketball prostitute.
Pretty much.
That nigga goes to the highest bidder now. Don't get it twisted. That nigga goes to that. I'll put it to you like this. LeBron James is the Lori Harvey of the NBA. LeBron James is the Lord. You heard it here first. Yes. That is a Conversation with Comedians exclusive. LeBron James is the Lori Harvey of the NBA. He really and truly is. That nigga is gonna jump on the hottest thing smoking. Dead serious. Hey, that nigga. I'll put it like this. That nigga went to LA and got Michael B. Idris or Damson B. Jordan. That's exactly what he got. Where Lori had to go from Michael B. Jordan on the red carpet for Creed up to Damson Idris in the last season of Snowfall, which I suggest he hurry up and get another job, or she's gonna be on the red carpet with somebody else. Just a side note, all right? Just a side note, all right? That's what LeBron did. Going to the Lakers is the equivalent of him getting Michael B. Jordan and Damson Idris together. So the Lakers are either Michael B. Idris or Damson B. Jordan. Dead serious, man. Dead serious. But like I said, Damson, if I was you, I would hurry up and get another job. Lori don't do too well sitting on the bench.
You know she don't work.
Yeah. You better hurry up and get you another job, nigga. I don't care if you got to produce your own movies. Do something. Do something. Because I'm telling you, you only going to be able to ride this damn series ending of Snowfalls too long. Because guess what? The snow will melt. It will melt eventually. Let me leave Lori alone. Let me leave Lori alone. But speaking of something being left alone, let's do a moment of silence for Red Table Talk getting canceled. Well. All right, that's it. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know what took so damn long. I really and truly don't. And I'm going to be real with you. I blame women. That's right, I said it. I blame women, in particular black women, for the no, I do, man. I blame black women in particular for the rise of this fire-breathing dragon called Jada Pinkett. And the reason why is because all she ever did on Red Table Talk was find a way to embarrass Will. She said at one joint, she said, what? I didn't love him no more, or I had to learn how to love him again. Remember?
Right. Got to learn. Yeah.
Then she turned around and put their sex life on Front Street, talk about Will didn't satisfy me in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, that was the
part episode.
Yes, where she took Summertime to a whole new level by dealing with a nigga named August. Bruh, I blame black women for this reason and this reason alone. Y'all was okay in that shit. And I've heard so many black women sit up here and say there ain't no good men out there. And Jada had probably the top of the line. The only other black man you can get better than Will is Jesus. And yes, Jesus was black. Okay? That Will is the only Jesus. Will, I want you to think about this. Will never had no affairs, never had no outside kids, never was caught up in any scandal whatsoever that could be factually proven. And on top of that, that nigga made money hand over fist. Jada didn't even have to work if she didn't want to. You know how many black women out there want a nigga like that? Hell, I ain't even a black woman and I want a nigga like that. Like, seriously, man. You know how many black women want a dude like that? And on top of that, he brought his ass home to you every single night. Every single night. Whether that nigga was filming Ali, After Earth, Bad Boys 6, that nigga would bring his ass home to you every single night. And all you ever did was find a way to embarrass this nigga. You, your mama, and your mama's grandchild. Man, shit.
Let's say this. I'll say this for Red Table Talk. Initially, it was supposed to be something for the Smith women to, express how they were thinking at the time. Because initially it was about Willow. Because Willow was going through some weird shit.
She still is going through it.
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah,
like I said, it was initially starting that. Then it progressed into all the stuff that Jada was spewing out about her and her relationship with Will.
No, it goes from let's help our daughter to let's embarrass your father.
Right.
And all Willow sat on that show and did was this. This is all Willow did. Yeah, Willow, there were times where your dad didn't satisfy me. Wow. Yeah, Willow, I really didn't want to marry your dad. Gam Gam made me marry her. Wow. Yeah, Willow, your dad, really and truly, I had to learn how to love him all over again. At the risk of reiterating myself, Mom. Wow. I dare you to find a clip of Willow saying more than wow. I dare you. All she did was sit there and say wow the whole time. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. In my house, this red chair is the only thing red I got in this bitch. Any other piece of furniture that's red, I use that shit as firewood or I give it to a homeless person. I'm like, let your crackhead girlfriend sit around this table and embarrass you. But I refuse. I almost had to change my favorite color because she sullied red that much. I love the color red. I love the color red. But I'm going to tell you right now, any woman do to me what Jada did to her husband, that table would have been red for a totally different reason. I'm going to tell you right now, I honestly believe Will had that shit canceled. Don't quote me on that.
Well, actually, the initial report is Facebook is shutting down its original programming. It was one of many shows that they originally were producing, and they claim that they want to focus on the consumer to produce content. So they're pretty much like, I'm like, here's the thing though. So with Red Table Talk, they claiming that they're trying to, shop it around to other networks, but it's like, hold on a second. You can produce this anywhere and air it on Facebook. Why do you need Facebook to pay the tab? You got money, right?
No, Will got money.
Well, true. Will's got money.
Will got money. Like, we really need to stop acting like Jada. Listen to me, man. Listen. Let's be for real here. I said this once and people got mad at me. Tell me what blockbuster Jada was the main star of. So don't give me The Matrix. And don't give me Nutty Professor. Tell me a blockbuster Jada was a part of. Go.
So I couldn't say, what was that movie with Queen Latifah?
Oh, you can say it. It'll just be a lie.
Well, it was pretty much a foursome. So I would say
don't worry, we got time.
No,
America, look at him.
Because honestly, she's like, even though I wouldn't say the lead.
America. Let me explain something to you about people. When they start a sentence, stop it midway and then start another damn sentence, that means they don't know what the fuck to say. Brian just got up here and said, well, I know well, it's not like she's, well, if you think about it, nigga, you just started 3 sentences. All you got to do is answer a question. What blockbuster is Jada ever been a part of where she was the main character?
I would say none.
Yeah. You ain't no, it ain't no I would say none. Nigga, you better say none. I'm telling you, man. I'm going to tell you right now. Listen to me, bro. And this is where I fought Will Smith. Everybody want to talk about him leaving Jada and all this other shit, whatever. This is where I fought Will. Will, you had what a lot of men call the golden ticket. Usually it is us as men having to come clean about our infidelities and having to sit back with a tight sphincter waiting to see what the revenge our women is going to pull on us. You know, I'm going on a girl's trip for 3 months, or give me your credit card, I'm going shopping, or some shit like that. But Will, for the first time in history, you had the golden ticket and you squandered it, brother. Understand this. If my woman ever came to me at a red, blue, white, yellow, green, or fuchsia table and told me that she cheated on me with a kid that I've had dinner with because I considered him a son, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at Jade and I'm going to say, I'm about to take me a weekend. I would have gotten every freaking porn star that I have ever imagined in my life. Mariah Mills, Bridget B. They're going through my head right now like a Rolodex. I would have gotten every last one of them. I would have gotten every last one. Let's see, how many letters are in August? August. I'd have got 6 of them. I'd have got a Brinks truck of Trojans backed up to an undisclosed location, and I'd have had NDAs signed by every last one of them. And I would have literally tried everything in my power to dehydrate myself that entire weekend. Like, Will had a golden ticket, bruh. Let me ask you a question, Be Easy. How many men you know get a golden ticket like what Will got? None. Listen to me. They say God works in mysterious ways. You don't get more mysterious than that. Don't cheat on Doug. Don't cheat on Doug. I'm telling you that right now. Listen, don't cheat on me, and damn sure don't tell me. You better take that shit to the grave. Because you tell me, that's a golden ticket, baby. I'm telling you, I would have had every last one of them jokers dress up as a space suit. I'd have had them dress up in a space suit, and we would have called that shit Armageddon on. I'm dead ass. Or I'd have had every last one of them dressed up as a Native American, and I'd have called that shit Poker Hot Ass. I'm dead serious. I would have gone nuclear. I'd have gone nuclear. You gonna embarrass me? Me, bitch? I'm Will Smith. I'm Will Smith. Not Smith. 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 S-M-I-F. Man, like I said, Will is a better man than me, Charlie Brown. Because I'm telling you right now, I'd have man, shit. Charlie, I'd have had them dressed like Peppermint Patty, Lucy. Yeah, he a better man than me, Charlie Brown. Because I'm telling you right now, it'd have been a wrap for me. It'd have been a wrap for me. So I'm glad. I'm telling you right now, I'm glad Red Table, and I'm not about to sit up here and fake. I'm glad Red Table Talk is gone. Now we got to work on Cocktail Queens on Foxhole. I'm serious. We got to work on Cocktail Queens on Foxhole. Well, so we can pray for that. Let's pray for that next. Telling you, I think the Lord. I think this is His giving season. I really do. I think this is. We are under an open heaven. Ain't that what pastor preachers used to say? We are under an open heaven. That's how they used to sit up there and get you to give more tithes and offering. Hey, we are under an open heaven. Dead serious. Telling you, that first Red Table Talk, next Cocktail Queens.
Actually, I would rather settle for bad remakes or reboots or
oh God, okay. No more. Yes. This has got to be.
I don't know. I saw the trailer for which is currently on Hulu. The new White Man Can't Jump.
Who they got in that joint? Isn't Jack Harlow in it?
I think so. I don't care. It's like, what is it that this generation needs to see their interpretation of a classic movie like White Man Can't Jump or House Party? I don't get it. It's like, come on, see the original. They're funny. It can span as long as it can, but you have to make this new version to sort of, I don't know what it is to say, hey, so the current generation understands their dilemmas and all that stuff. It's like, it's the same dilemma, just with what, cell phones? I mean, I don't get it.
First and foremost, the shit ain't even realistic because niggas don't have parties no more. Niggas is still afraid you gonna catch COVID. That's number one. Number two, man, you want to know what aggravates me the most? This generation talks so much shit about us and how we hang on to our shit, but they use our shit for everything.
Yeah.
That house party shit was ridiculous. I saw that house party shit. I saw it. I really and truly saw it. That's the reason why LeBron been playing so well, is to take everybody's mind off these bullshit ass movies. It is, man. LeBron is like, yo, man, I gotta play well, bro. I got to. I can't let niggas bring up Space Jam. I can't let niggas bring up House Party. Like, that shit is insane. I was just like, and now you got White Man Can't Jump. I pray to God neither Wesley nor Woody makes a cameo in this shit. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. You want to know what aggravates me the most is that the stars of those movies, when they go to see these remakes, they always lie, talking about it was a great adaptation of what we did. No, it wasn't. It was not. Did you even see, when you saw House Party, did you see the dance scene?
The original House Party or this?
No, LeBron shit. It shouldn't even be called House Party. It should be called Crib Shindig.
No,
That's how terrible the shit was. It should be called Crib Shindig, because that shit was terrible. It really was. It was bad, bro. It was bad. And I don't know why LeBron keeps acting like he needs to insert himself in each movie.
I feel like with LeBron,
Here you go with your feelings again. You sound like a feminist.
My feelings is that I don't know what it is Hollywood sees in him as being this.
He started another sentence again, y'all.
Yeah,
bullshit. Starting another sentence again. I told you, America, whenever a nigga starts a sentence, cuts it off, and then starts a completely different sentence, not to finish that one either, he's bullshit. Continue to bullshit.
Okay. Here's what I'm trying to say. LeBron is not a great actor. He never was, never will be.
Well, that's revelatory.
Okay. I do not see the fact of why Hollywood continues to try to market him in that form or fashion, especially with quote unquote remaking Space Jams that did not need to be remade. Putting him in, having him be part of a historically classic, fun movie of House Party and be part of the storyline. It just didn't make sense. And
it really didn't, bro. Like, House Party, when that shit came out in 1990, bro, that nigga, you wanted to go to a house party.
Right.
You wanted to go you had dance battles at a house party. That shit, right? That house party movie he had, man, that shit literally and truly made me want to go and be like, y'all need to sit down and pray right now. Every last one of y'all, we need to have Bible study. We need to have Bible study. Because the party in Cana where Jesus turned water into wine is more entertaining than this.
Yes. And the thing is with the original House Party movies, let's say 1 and 2. 3 was whatever.
Yeah. The best part of 3 was Njana Williams. And if you don't know who Njana Williams is, go get House Party and fast forward to the last 15 minutes of the damn movie.
But the thing is like with especially with the original, I mean, the things they thought up in that movie, what they wrote into that movie, those actually happened to a lot of people. Surprisingly enough,
that shit was a documentary, if you ask me.
Yes,
it was a documentary. Who in here hasn't snuck out from a party when they snuck out to go to a party?
Right. And in addition
who in here did not sit up here and wait until a slow song came on to ask a girl to dance that your ass been creeping on or sitting up here low-key stalking the whole damn night?
Right.
Who did not use, before this Me Too movement, who did not use that slow song to fill on her booty? I got calluses on my hand right now from the butts that I done grabbed. You understand me? That movie was a documentary.
Yes.
It really and truly was. That shit need to be put in the African American Museum right next to Oprah and Frederick Douglass. It do. As a matter of fact, I'm a petition that shit. Listen here, Black America. Well, we need a couple of white people too. All right, listen here, Black and white America. I am starting a petition that the movie House Party should be seen as a historical documentary, because all of us at one point in time have snuck out to go to a house party. All of us at one point in time sat there and used this as an opportunity to holler at a woman that we've been looking at all week long in school. All of us have used it as a moment to fill on her booty some of the greatest slow songs of all time. Comforter by Shy, You and I by Jodeci, I'll Make Love to You by Boys the Men, what's another one? Pretty Brown Eyes by Mint Condition. All of us have used these songs as a way to direct ourselves to the derriere, as a way to move on that beautiful mass, as a way to squeeze that supple, succulent booty. And as a result of that, our lives have been greatly enhanced and made better as a result of that movie. So I, Doug Bennett, Mr. Perspective, host of Conversations with Comedians, implore you, beseech you, my brethren, I'll even go King James on you. I beseech you, my brethren, by his tender mercies, to submit a petition to make House Party with Kid and Play a historical documentary that should be put in the African American Museum in Washington, D.C. If you agree with me, do the universal butt squeeze sign. If you agree with me, fellas, thank you.
Okay. On that note,
Conversations with Comedians, all right, on beltwayradio.com. We will be back in the studio next week. I can't wait to get back up in there, man. Hey, once again, as always, for my engineer extraordinaire, Be Easy, I'm your host, Mr. Perspective, Doug Bennett, bringing comedy to the conversation. We love y'all and we are out. Peace.